And we're back. I'm Samantha Chapman and welcome back to 5 Talk Street. So my next guest is behind a powerful photo that went viral earlier this year. A young black boy holding up his fist with dozens of black men rallied behind him. The goal? To change the public's views of black men in America. Joining me now is Neandre Broussard, the founder of Black Menswear. Neandre, thank you so much for joining us. I have to talk about the photo because this photo it's garnered national attention. I've seen stories in DC, in Chicago. It's been huge. Tell us about this picture.
Well, the picture came from one of our flash mobs. What we do with the flash mob is we gather men in different cities to come together just to be able to get content that we push out of positivity of black men. And so this one, I mean, it was one of those. It was here in Dallas, and it was all like the pieces kind of all fell into the puzzle to where Harper ended up being in Dallas that week for something else. And one of the guys that was coming to the shoot asked, can he bring him? He brought him, and then the rest is history. Wow,
and I think we have that photo, so we'll definitely cue it up. But how did you get the idea to get a bunch of black men to put on suits and just take a photo? How did this idea come about?
Well, I mean, the reason behind Black Menswear is to change the narrative, right? To be able to say, there were times where I didn't like the story that was being told about myself, you know, from a larger media perspective. And so with the opportunity to use social media, because social media is a great thing that I can reach people across the country, across the world that I'll never be able to reach physically because we have these social media platforms. And so using that to grow and change that narrative was really the thing behind it. And so from the flash mobs, really when there's something positive like that, it's easy to get people behind it. And so the first one we did, it was a Saturday morning. It's like 8:30 on a Saturday morning. Like 25 people came out.
Wow.
And at that point, I was like, okay, this can be impactful. This can be great. If guys are willing to get up that early on a Saturday to come out for something like this, and then it's blown. It's grown national. So now we go to different cities, and we have like the last one we just did in Chicago a few weeks ago, and we had 100 guys come to Chicago. We've had 100 guys come to DC. 100 guys came to Dallas. Like it's growing immensely.
And you post these pictures on your social media page. It's gotten, what, more than 100,000 followers, which is huge. What has the response been like from the public?
The response is positivity. The response is really, it's about time. The response has been, when you look at the generation that's coming up, right? So when I came up, you know, those that I had to look to that looked like me were all celebrities, athletes, actors, those kind of things. And now this generation that's coming up, their leadership is, you know, you have someone that looks like you that was president, that are billionaires, Fortune 500 CEOs, music moguls, right? To where outside of seeing those individuals, you don't see the people that work with them, that look like them, that have the suited attire. Because really suit is synonymous with business. Doesn't matter what culture you come from, and business is kind of synonymous with success, right? Not saying that's the only way that you can do it is to wear a suit. That's the only way that you're going to be successful. But when you're trying to change someone's mind and give them something to look forward to and give them something different, the suit is a great way to kind of give that impression.
Now, what if someone says, you know what, my African-American son shouldn't have to wear a suit to get this kind of respect? Because I know a couple of people have maybe raised that question. What is your response to that?
My response is always, well, you know, I'm not trying to say that this is the only way, but what I'm trying to do is utilize my outlet. If people have attached to this and they can get behind this and they can use this as a way, because another beautiful thing about the flash mobs is the environment that's there when you're in it. And you know, guys that are philanthropists, guys that are doctors, guys that are barbers, guys that are white collar, blue collar, all come together for this time. And the results that come out of that, outside of the pictures, the networking, the connections.
Wow.
I've had guys reach out to me afterwards talking about how their foundations have been started based off of meeting their partner at this event. It's like, hey man, I came to this event, talked to this guy, we were like-minded, and now we got a foundation started to help boys in our community. Like those kind of things that come out of it.
Incredible. I'm really proud of you, and
I
thank you because it's an important message, and the pictures are phenomenal. So for more information on Black Menswear, visit weareblackmenswear.com. You can also go to his Instagram, Black Menswear, and 5 Talk Street. We'll be right back. Don't go away.